10, 34, 06.
It's not a lot of action. So if you're expecting like a lot of action, this is more like a thriller. So if you're looking for something that's like high speed and it's going to be jumping all over, that's not what's happening here. First off, like my premise, or really what I saw, is that the eastern part, or really like specifically the Chinese part of this episode, is the best part of the episode. It seems like for some reason that the way that they unrolled or unveiled the characters in the part that was shot completely in Chinese, that it's more like cohesive. The Western part is sort of like piecemeal, and it takes the full episode for the Western part to really make sense for the average viewer. So if you're used to like science fiction, yeah, there are a lot of tropes you're going to pick up on right away. But for somebody who's like just coming in fresh off into the series, doesn't really know about some of the tropes that are kind of like omnipresent in sci-fi, they're really not going to know what's going on. So our main character is multifaceted. We're able to see different dimensions of Ye's personality, or Ye. I don't know which variation to really say. But overall, it can be easily mistaken, or I can see why there is this sentiment that the show is boring. It doesn't move very quickly. There's not a lot of movement. You're not going to get that from this episode. There's not a lot of action happening. So for many people, that'll be a problem, and they'll just kind of like tap out after this episode. But I think what I want to say is that I find overall that the writing is really good. I think that the actors are doing a decent job with what they have. And I'm not saying that as a complaint, but it's like a slow kind of burning thing. You have to give the whole episode time. It doesn't really happen like quickly. It's not happening like that. So if you like what you heard, like, subscribe, drop me a comment about episode 1. I'm going to do the whole series. I appreciate you watching. Go ahead if you want to. You can check out these t-shirts, Faith, for yourself. Grab one for the missus. www.sabkhaz.com. And this is your man from Six Shop, and I'm out.
Lord Clarence was our enemy.
So it's really like a slow boil.